Hello, I'm Hallam-Baker. I'm from the UK. I live near Boston, Massachusetts. And the goal that I would like the Davos delegates to help me with is to stop internet crime. I've been thinking about this for a long time, since 1992 when I met Sir Tim Berners-Lee. He showed me the web and I've been working on the web ever since. The web has changed the world because it has changed the way that we communicate. Freedom of the press no longer means just the freedom of the owner of the press. Everyone can now own the press. And the web's the engine of the new economy, and without the new economy we're not going to be able to solve many of the other problems. But we now have a serious problem: crime. People often ask me, is the internet safe? Well, to paraphrase Douglas Adams, yes, the internet is safe. The internet is perfectly safe. It's the rest of us that need to be worried. You see, the internet has changed the rules. It's changed the assumptions on which the security of the banking infrastructure and other financial systems rest. And it has removed the friction. Bill Gates once called the internet frictionless capitalism. Well, the friction is what was keeping the system together, keeping it safe. So what's to be done? Well, there are many forms of internet crime, no single solution. I address many different solutions in my book. The key is, though, that we need to change the way we think about crime. Instead of thinking about it just in terms of how can I protect what's mine, how do I protect the community? Ideas don't need to be big, complex or expensive to have a real effect. Take, for example, the problem of botnets. Criminals capture machines. They use them to attack other machines. One type of attack, an attack that is really difficult to defend against, is a denial of service attack. The criminal just sends a flood of nonsense at a target machine from hundreds or thousands of machines. And that business that's targeted, they're off the net, they're no longer able to do business, and they will get a call from the perpetrator demanding money. It's an extortion protection racket, demanding money for the attack to stop. Well, it's hard to solve it if you're the target, but it's much easier if you're the ISP or the owner of the machine that's been co-opted to send out the attack. Why do we allow machines to send nonsense out onto the internet? We can stop the nonsense very easily because most people connect to the internet through a cable modem or a router device like this. Small change to the software in these devices to stop it from sending out nonsense. We protect the internet, and we also provide a degree of protection for the real owner of the machine, because now their property is no longer going to be any real value on a botnet. How is it to be done? Well, this is where you, the Davos delegates, come in. We can't stop internet crime, but we can stop many of the techniques, many of the current forms of internet crime. We can change the structure of the internet so that it is less crime friendly. Build accountability in. The challenge is, how do we get community action? Because at the moment people are so focused on their own problems, they're not looking at the rest of the problem. It's very easy to move the crime from one place to another. If you're worried about your car being stolen, easy. You get a car alarm. Now the burglars will steal your neighbour's car. And then everybody in the street has a car alarm. Well, now it really matters whether your car alarm actually works or whether it's just good enough to persuade your criminal to steal your neighbours. We can build much stronger defences against internet crime, but they take community action to work. We've all got to pull together. Banks, ISPs, governments, computer companies, customers. The people at this meeting. There's a book, of course. For now, we play by old media rules, and nobody will take any notice of you or let you on a chat show until you've got a dead treatment. So there's a book. You don't need to be a computer and information security expert to read it, because internet crime is not a technology problem. It's a people problem. People cause it. And that's what the book's about. There's also a website, the.crimemanifesto.com, with more information and ideas for student projects, things to build. At the end of his keynote to the first web conference, Sir Tim talked about creating a whole new world. Well, we've done that. We've created a whole new world. The question now is, will it be a world of law and order? Will you help me make it a world of law and order? Thank you.